Welcome to Buffzone. It is bye week for the Colorado Buffaloes, the 23rd ranked Colorado Buffaloes. They are 6-2 overall, 4-1 in the Pac-12, and co-leading the South Division with Utah. The Buffs beat Stanford last week 10-5 on the road in a game that was very much a defensive struggle. CU's defense played very good. The offense struggled a little bit throughout the day, but did get the running game going with Philip Lindsay leading the way. So they did a great job there. Stefan Lufau also tossed a touchdown pass to Shea Fields in that victory. The big thing out of that one, of course, is they reached the 6-win mark. They are bowl eligible for the first time in 9 years. Coach McIntyre talked about being bowl eligible, but the fact that they obviously have more things they want to go for this year.
Of course, everybody's excited about the bowl eligible, which is it's definitely a great thing, but we're good now. We want to be better than that, and so that's our whole goal, our whole focus. Our guys were not in the locker room chanting bowl, bowl, bowl. They were thinking Pac-12 championship, and that's what we should be thinking. And if we reach all those, we'll get to go to the bowls we want to go to. That's what we said all along. So it's great for the university. It's great for the program. There's no doubt about that. But that's halfway where we want to go.
All right, this team is now on a bye. They will not play this weekend. They don't play until November 3rd when UCLA comes to town for a Thursday night game on national television. And the players and Coach McIntyre talked about really the timing of this bye and how it comes at a pretty good time for Colorado.
It's an interesting, I've never been through a bye week like this where we play on a Thursday. So really, in a way, we kind of got we got an extra reprieve. So for the next game, we have a couple of days off, to help our guys keep recovering. This late in the season, it's a good place to have it. It's probably a good fit for it. We got number one, we got to stay in rhythm on offense. You get concerned about getting out of rhythm. So the way we practice, keep us in rhythm. We got to keep working on, defensively. Teams we're getting ready for UCLA. They're kind of changed their offense in a way. Earlier in the year, they were running a little bit more. Now they're throwing it 70 times a game. So we've got to be prepared for everything there. So a little bit more time to prepare for them helps us because we don't know exactly what they do offensively. And then we got to, of course, keep working on all our special team stuff.
I think it couldn't have come at a better time. It's just from all the stuff we've been through, like 8 games straight. That's a lot for our team, and just to have everybody get recovered, and just especially coming off a win too. You got a good momentum going into the bye week, and we got a home game next, so it couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, I think as a whole team it does. For guys that's banged up can get in the treatment room and in the recovery pools and stuff like that, and get their bodies back, and gives us an extra week against UCLA to prepare for them, because that's a great team. And of course, they're gonna try to come in here and Folsom and get a win. They beat us for the last 3 years, and so it's gonna be a great game.
The UCLA Bruins are on a bye as well. They are struggling this season, 3-5 overall. They have lost 3 games in a row, and we'll get more into UCLA next week, but Coach McIntyre kind of gave his initial thoughts on the Bruins today.
All the close games you guys played the last couple of years, UCLA really sticks out.
Of
those times.
The last 3 years.
Do these guys remember?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, and I'm pretty sure UCLA remembers because they won them, and they did a heck of a job beating us. And they were some unbelievable football games, and it would be another great game next Thursday. I just hope we come out on top.
In that game against Stanford last week, Tedrick Thompson, the senior safety, had a couple of interceptions, and he was named the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. It's the 5th time this season that CU's had a Player of the Week award, and Coach McIntyre talked about what it means for this program to get so many of those accolades this season.
I'm excited for those young men because they've worked so hard and to get those honors, and the other guys that don't get the honors are really excited about that for them because they know that's all part of what's going on. And I tell them all the time, the more we all get together as a team, the more everybody plays their role the best they can, then all the individual accolades that come and all that type of thing. So it's good to see.
All right, and before we get out of here, we got our Buff of the Week, and we're going to go with Tedrick Thompson coming off that Player of the Week award. Really, not only did he play well last week, but he's had a great season, and Tedrick Thompson is our Buff of the Week.
I think I played all right. I messed up on a couple of run fits and stuff like that, so I feel like I always can improve. But really, the stats I did have was because of my teammates. If you watch film, the second interception was really all Cheeto. He told me the route right before the play, and even the first one I had, Bo was already in great coverage, and then the D-line was getting pressure, and it was like, Kello and Cheeto was on the outside, and Isaiah was too guarding the receiver, so he kind of just threw it up, and I was able to jump for it. So it was really a team effort.
When you compare your previous seasons to this one, how would you say this one rates?
It got to be at the top just because we win it, to be honest. I really don't care about individual stats. I said earlier, before the season started, I didn't have no individual stats. I just wanted to win, and I still don't have no stats. I don't care what I go out there and do. As long as we win, I'm going to be happy at the end of the day. All right, that'll do it for us this week. We'll be back next week to preview the game against UCLA next Thursday night.